we are back for round three. First, we have Matt on Pebbles. So this is a combo deck that revolves around the card Enduring Renewal. Um, Basically, it lets you loop a zero cost creature if you have a sack outlet.
Yeah. Um, so the basic idea is you got the Enduring Renewal, Bombardment, and then some zero drop creature. So you play the zero drop, you sack it to Bombardment, you deal one, you get it back with Renewal, you play it, you sack it, you deal one, get it back, play it, sack it, deal one, get it back, and you keep doing this until they're dead. And it looks like the rest of the deck is almost entirely interaction. So we have the duresses, the therapies, the wraths. Very interesting sideboard as well. We have a Serenity, which I think is actually an underrated card in the format. I'm surprised more people aren't on it. And a form of the dragon to go with the Academy Rector. I mean, you play Rector because it has natural synergy with the combo, but now this gives you another way to win, especially against decks that might not have an out for the form.
Yeah, the Serenity, you would have to play it and untap with it for it to go off, but with the Academy Rector plus a Goblin Bombardment, you can grab it on end step, so it's more of a surprise. But yeah, cool combo deck you don't see every day.
Definitely not, yeah.
And then we have Matt Lind back on camera with his Survival Opposition deck.
He just happened to be playing the deck I thought was cool and pre-selected for the stream. So I kind of felt bad about having him on stream back-to-back rounds, but he seemed fine with it.
Yeah, maybe we'll actually get to see an opposition in this match.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we didn't see much of that last time.
Looks like Matt will be on the play unless they decide to do low roll. And it looks like both players will be using the dice today. This is an interesting way to draw a starting seven.
Perhaps an old school, uh, abandoned way to draw your opening seven.
We didn't see any lands in front of this tournament, so
Oh, well, there's that classic response you were talking about of the swords on the top.
back-to-back game ones. Swords on Bob.
It's true, yeah.
But there's a backup bop.
It's important to have the backup Bob.
Ooh.
Getting in for three. Get some early damage on the board.
Doesn't look like Matt has anything to do. He's got Verdant Force and a couple lands.
Okay, there's two pieces of the combo.
Although the nice thing about the Pebbles deck is you can just throw your zero drops at your opponent's creatures.
Matt reading Shield Sphere. Not a card you see very often.
Yeah, I think other than Survival Welder,
With an insane amount of mana going into his next turn.
Oh, and here's an Enlightened Tutor to grab the Enduring Renewal for the third piece of the puzzle here. I guess Matt is just kind of waiting to see, do you have the fourth land? He seems to be familiar with the combo. Yep, he doesn't even bother cutting because he knows the
Yep.
game is
Oh,
over.
yeah. Wow.
That was a fast game one. Matt thinking of what to side here.
Definitely Meddling Mage. Tormod's Crypt, that also breaks up the combo if Matt only has the one zero drop creature.
Yeah. Matt wanted to read Enduring Renewal real fast just to fully understand how to interact with it. This event was full proxy, so if you do see any printed paper, that is why.
Looks like Matt has an opening hand with the Meddling Mage, doesn't even have to tutor for it. Now, he could name Goblin Bombardment because if he names Enduring Renewal, Matt can potentially, or Matt M can potentially shoot down the Meddling Mage with the Goblin Bombardment.
Oh, that's a good point.
Curious as to why he didn't run out that birds in his hand and instead elected to play the elf.
Yeah, I don't know about that because now he's a white mana and a blue mana away from casting this Meddling Mage.
I think he might be trying to go for like the pressure line with survival. So more like, okay, I just want to get a bunch of root walls into play so that I can just kill him before.
Yeah, if his
Yeah.
plan is to name Enduring Renewal off of Meddling Mage, he has a lot of time before that comes down. Plus, there's no bombardment in play yet either.
Matt M choosing to morph for his turn. I assume Lens knows that it is most likely going to be an Exalted Angel.
However, with a weird combo deck like Pebbles, you never know.
This is true.
But it's safe to assume.
Okay, so this is I guess another reason why he went for that line is because, with orangutan you can pop the combo piece, which it looks like that's what he's trying to do.
Yes, he did discard the Meddling Mage to get that Squeeze Surge. Okay, let's go for 5.
I don't remember seeing any sweepers in the Pebbles sideboard.
No, I don't think there was. I don't think he was playing any Pyroclasms or of the such. He might have been playing Wrath of God.
Well, that makes sense. You're not really trying to play a long game.
No. And you can play your Sphere after you Wrath. It does not matter.
Both players mulliganing.
I'm gonna say you probably named survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I concur.
I don't know. The Tangle Wire just kind of buys you some time, but it doesn't particularly seem that awesome against this deck.
Yeah, especially with like the 0 mana creatures. You can
Yeah.
just run, yeah.
Mystic Snake in hand.
Your best starts out of an opposition deck always seem to involve Wall of Roots, just letting you play it out, and then a mana dork. And in this situation, another Wall of Roots into a dork. So now this Tangle Wire is pretty alive.
Absolutely. Your Quirion Ranger and Wall of Roots do not care whether they are tapped. Going for two.
Yep, running out that 0 mana creature, like we said. Though even if he taps it, that's still tapped down 2 lands.
I love the White Border Basics. Looks like we got a Battle Royale box set. I played Domain Control at this event, and I had all White Border Basics.
Matlin with a bunch of mana and not a whole lot to do with it. Besides hold up the Mystic Snake.
Yeah, last round I was talking about the advantages of survival of the fittest in a deck like this. And it
Absolutely.
is great, but when you don't have it, your deck is just lands and mana dorks pretty much. So, real feast and famine going on. And we have a hard cast Exalted Angel. And
Man having one turn to block. He's
did
got one
he?
birds.
I guess he didn't have the mana to cast that Mystic Snake
I
there.
believe he did.
Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty good deck building on the Pebbles end to just have those four Exalted Angels in the sideboard for when you're facing disruption to just, hey, look, I'm
Jeez.
gonna play these and I'm gonna beat you to death with them. And I don't really care if you have hate for my combo.
Matt forced to counter the second Exalted Angel.
Still gonna be pretty hard for him to race the first one.
Absolutely. The Fenton Elf to the rescue.
Yeah, it looks like here Matt's going to be doing 5 a turn, but because of the Angels life link, it's effectively an 8-point swing, so it's going to be able to outrace.
And Matt's at 8 life. Only got 2 turns. Well, 3 if he gets to block with this Bird's Paradise.
Really showing the power of Exalted Angel. Like you have this giant board, and it just doesn't care about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of newer players look at Exalted Angel and they just don't understand why this card is a powerhouse of the format. Um, but this is kind of demonstrating that, whereas just it's just this big thing that can just beat you down in the air and make it impossible for you to race.
Yeah.
And now Matt can't even draw a Tradewind Rider. Wow,
Wow.
good games.
Now we know Matt and his passcode. We're in.
Okay. Lind, Lind wishing he had a Gilded Drake.
Absolutely.